In this video, we will be covering moving samples created by other users from the power user perspective in FreezerPro. Note that the power user role in the system is the lowest ranked role that permits a user to move samples created by other users. This tutorial will take place primarily in the main navigational panel on the left-hand side of the user interface and in the main view window. To begin, open a location which contains a sample owned by another user. There are a few options for moving samples that have been created by other users. Cutting and pasting samples to new wells and locations, performing a scan and move operation to move samples to new locations, and performing a batch update to move samples to new locations. Note that moving samples created by other users is no different than moving samples of your own, albeit an audit record will show that a sample was moved by someone other than its owner. The first operation, cutting and pasting samples, can be performed in the box view. To do so, first select the sample in the box. After the sample has been selected, right-click on it to bring up an options menu. You may choose to cut the sample. After the sample has been cut, you may select an empty well in which you would like to place it. Right-click on the empty well and select the paste option. The sample will have then been successfully moved from its original location to its new location. The second operation, scanning and moving, can also be performed in the box view. This operation is quite useful if you have the physical sample on hand and would like to change its location in FreezerPro. First, select an empty well in your box. Next, right-click on the empty well and select the Scan and Move tool. You will then be prompted to enter the barcode of the sample which you would like to move. The barcode may be entered manually, or if you have the physical sample on hand, you may use a barcode scanner to scan its barcode directly into the text box. Enter the barcode of the sample and hit the Enter button. The sample will then be moved to its new location. To exit the scan tool, select the Close button. The third and final operation that can be used to change a sample's location is the Batch Update tool. For detailed instructions for performing batch updates, please see the Batch Updates video tutorial. In short, batch updates can be used to move samples in and out of freezers as well as change their locations in bulk through the use of CSV files. This concludes the power user moving samples created by other users video tutorial. Up next, we will discuss viewing all sample locations. To review, the moving samples created by other users functionality behaves the same way as moving one's own samples. Samples can be moved by cutting and pasting, scanning and moving, and performing batch updates.